Viewers, in a fresh twist to Karnataka's corruption saga, the state cabinet has greenlit an SIT probe into the infamous 40% commission scandal, a charge that has haunted the BJP since 2021. Now, this move comes on the heels of explosive remarks by Chief Minister's advisor Baswaraj Rai Reddy, who openly conceded that corruption exists within the government itself.
First of all, I want to make it very clear, and I want to talk always truth. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ನೋಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈ ಥರದ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರಗಳು ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ತಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಮ ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ ಈ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮುಂದುವರೆದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪೇನಿದೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ? ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ JDS ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಅರ್ಧಮರ್ಧ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ರಾಯರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಎಸ್, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಈ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ನು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ಹಾಳಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ.
राय रेड्डी जी जो इकोनॉमिक एडवाइजर हैं चीफ मिनिस्टर के और MLA भी हैं, he has gone on paper in a meeting openly to say that Karnataka has become number 1 in corruption. Even the revenue minister of Karnataka had gone on record to say that there is a lot of corruption in my department. This is the politics Karnataka and Rahul Gandhi model is giving to this country. Number 1 in appeasement, number 1 in looting and swindling of the public money, number 1 in derailing development projects, number 1 in giving bribes day in and day out for every small little thing.
And now let's listen into what Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar and Minister Priyank Kharge had to say on this matter.
Some contractors are requesting some of our legislators in their consciency to give whatever the bills have been pending. Earlier in the BJP government, more than 1 lakh crore in my own department has been done work. We are able to not to give only 10 to 15% of the bills because no FSR, since FSR works have been taken without the budget. So they are requesting some MLAs and some party leaders or some other people. If any complaint is there, let them file it before the Lokayukta.
And now Karnataka Minister H.K. Patil has announced the probe commissioned by the Congress-led state government. The SIT has been given about 2 months to wrap up its investigation, and if all goes according to plan, we could soon have a much clearer picture of the alleged corruption.
The report of Nagmohan Das, who went into the details of the complaints lodged by contractors. It was gone into in detail, and his report is submitted. There are several serious lapses he has found in the report, and we have decided to constitute SIT to further investigate.
Karnataka Contractors Association President R. Manjunath says that he hopes the Chief Minister can finally solve the issue.
These are all the things that we should be our main problem. We have informed that CM, DCM and concerned ministers. If they are telling we will solve the problem, but no problem will be solved till today. Even for payment, that 32,000 crores pending is there, that 15,000 crores they are assured to give in the month of April. So we are waiting for that releasing the payment. But we hope that CM will be solve our problem. But in the meantime, I urge them to call the meeting with that contract association, office bearers and respective departments, MDs and chief engineers and respective ministers. So that will be solve our problems.
And my colleague Neha is now joining us with more details on this. Neha, is this SIT probe finally a step towards accountability or merely damage control? Neha, my colleague, is with us on the story. Neha, a very good morning to you. Finally, the SIT probe has been ordered by the Karnataka government. Is this a step towards accountability or merely damage control?
You know, of course, we're picking up at this point that the Karnataka government there has ordered that SIT now, hopefully with, of course, you know, the allegations now that have come through there from the contractors about the kind of graft, you know, this is, of course, something that's quite a crucial step. What makes this so crucial? Given the fact that the Karnataka Congress government, of course, you know, came to power on the whole campaign that they ran against the previous government of 40% corruption sarkar, or the 40% graft charges against the then Bommai government, after you had a contractor committing suicide, after you had the Congress party raising this campaign. Now, they to a large extent believe that, you know, they championed that cause and then came to power. Now, with these fresh allegations being levelled here by the contractors against the Congress government, also questions arising of really, of course, you know, how deep does this corruption run? Remember, it was, of course, you know, only a couple of days ago that we heard from the Chief Minister's economic advisor, Basavaraj Reddy, who admitted that, yes, there's corruption in the system. With all of this being said, it really remains to be seen how much of power, of course, would be given to the SIT now to probe this entire case.
Neha, also, is this turning into a blame game while the real issue of corruption remains unaddressed in the state of Karnataka?
Well, yes, you know, of course, if we put this in context, what began during the BJP's time, allegedly, you know, with the Nagmohan Das committee, of course, also being set up over there for a different issue. What began during the tenure of the BJP with, you know, allegations of corruption being levelled by the Congress has now, of course, you know, turned into contractors, further going on to, of course, you know, allege that the Congress government over here in the state of Karnataka has been taking kickbacks. Naturally, of course, we're seeing a massive political blame game over this, because the manner in which, of course, you know, we saw those allegations coming forth during the previous government's time, it's quite surprising or quite shocking that, you know, the contractors now again have come forward and levelled graft even in this government's tenure. Now, where, of course, would this have to be addressed, and how would our netas, of course, you know, who are in the administration right now address this issue? Well, that's something that remains to be seen.
Right, Neha, thank you for getting us all those details and that context. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the story. As of now, we're slipping into a very short break. We'll be right back.